Hey guys, Mel the Terrain Tutor here with a bit of a different show. Yes, this one, it's just a talkie. Hey up, what's going on here? Right, as you regular sort of followers of the channel will know, I've been playing around with trying different things with the channel. I'm sort of experimenting over the next couple of months at different ways of doing things, of filming, since we've been in the studio, and sort of do my best to sort of up the channel and the sort of content I make for it. And I had an absolute load of ideas for different things, and they all sort of fell into, well, it's mainly talking. And then I got thinking, and I thought, well, I don't really need to video this, and I could just do these as talkies. So that's what I've decided to do. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I've decided to do that. One of them is that I'm putting a lot of effort right now into trying to improve my audio quality. Yeah, and so I think a show that's dedicated purely to audio, that's purely audio, yeah, is a good way of me focusing on that. And then hopefully, the skills that I'll learn from like improving, the audio of just a talkie show and getting that to a good standard would carry across into the tutorials. So that's the battle plan on that front. Now, it's also come about because I get asked a phenomenal amount of questions in comments, in Facebook messages, in emails. And quite a lot of the questions, you can answer with one or two words. They're just after a simple yes or no, or what do I use? Yeah, but occasionally, people sort of leave me questions that you can't answer properly in just one or two lines. They deserve a decent answer. And the thing that's always gutted me is, one, I never have the time to properly answer them, and two, that answer's only really going to get shared with one person, the person who asked that question. So, with that in mind, I thought, well, actually, this is a pretty good way of me answering those questions more fully, and at the same time sharing that information, those answers, with everyone, not just the person who's asking the question. So, in this new series, which I'm calling Terrain Talk, or Talk Terrain, I'm not sure yet. Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking Terrain Talk, but we can change it. Yeah? I'm going to be doing a lot of Q&A stuff, picking out questions, and you are welcome to submit questions just simply by dropping them in the comments below. Okay, now on top of that, I've got a few other ideas for the series. I want to do interviews with prominent terrain builders, so if there's any, I've got a few already lined up. If there's anyone you'd like to hear interviewed, and I'm looking at, the top names, the real sort of people that we look up to in the industry, the guys who've been doing it for some serious time and are knocking out outstanding work. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing interviews. So if you've got anyone you'd like me to interview for the series, in the comments. And on top of that, I want to use it as a way of talking about various themes and things that are topical and coming out at the moment, and things that are changing in the terrain industry. So if you've got anything you'd like to cover on that front, okay, you can pop it in the comments below. So that's the battle plan, guys. I'm going to use this as a way of sharpening up my editing, of answering questions more fully, and interviewing and talking and exploring terrain. Yeah, it's something I don't get to really do in my current videos. We do a little of it on the Sunday nighter, but with it being live, it gets very distracted, if you know what I mean. So with that in mind, I don't want this to get too distracted. So guys, moving forward, what I'd like you to do is, if you've got any terrain questions, and not simple yes or no's, but things you'd like a proper decent answer to, throw them in the comments, Same time, your suggestions for people to interviews or topics to cover, all of those questions and suggestions in the comments. I'll take a look out of those, and then what we'll do is we'll put it all together, and I'll see if I can make a show out of it. And between me, you, and everyone else, we'll give it a play, and we'll give it a few shows and see how we go. So that's me for now. I need your questions, your suggestions, and then hopefully I'll be coming back with a little bit of easy listening for you guys to tune into. So that's all for me now. I'll catch you later, folks. Ta-ra.